Hello and welcome to the second part of the solution to coding challenge number 21. Let's start back from where we left off last week and write our decryption code. In order to do so, we should start as always by considering our problem. If we have a key of 2, namely 2 random letters in between those of the word we want to decrypt, then we should take every third letter after the first. In other words, we should take all those letters whose index is a multiple of 3, which is namely one more than the value of our key. This is far easier to do than to explain, so let's get coding. We can start off by calling our function decrypt and giving it 2 arguments, ciphertext and key. Then we can say that plaintext is equal to an empty string. Then we can say for I in range len of ciphertext, we have that if I modulus of what? Of key plus 1, as we said before, is equal to 0. In other words, if I is a multiple of key plus 1, then plaintext plus equals ciphertext I. And then finally, outside of all the for loops, we have return plain text. Now with that, we have both our encryption and decryption functions. We can test them out by running the code, and then on the right hand side we can write, for example, encrypt secret message with a key of 7, let's say. And this will give us a random output string. Then we can copy this string and write decrypt, and then we can give it our random string or our apparently random string, and then key equals 7. And there you have it. We now have our original message back as plain text. Of course, in order to easily decrypt the message, we use a known key. If we hadn't known the key, then this problem would have been exponentially harder and would have required way more complex decryption techniques, which are decidedly outside of the scope of this video and indeed this channel. Perhaps one day I will post a challenge in which the objective will be to decrypt the message without knowing the key. However, coming back to today, I hope you enjoyed the challenge and I look forward to seeing you next week for another video. Until then, don't forget to show your support by subscribing to the channel, and as always, happy coding!